social injustice. In all the spheres, I will tell you, not only in this sanitation, women empowerment, federalism. Tamil Nadu is the one state which always upholds federalistic flag high up. And our leaders, be it from Peraringer Anna, Kalaignar and our Thalapathy Stalin, we are very vociferous in stressing. For example, when the residuary powers for education has been transferred from state to concurrent list, we were the one who first opposed it. And look at the way we had suffered in NEET. NEET is a thing which Tamil Nadu always correlates with social justice. Yes. You can't just take it as an educational policy. Yeah. So it is not, like people may say it's a development, we are marching towards $1 trillion economy, but those are all utopian promises. Reality is entirely different. See, when Aristotle was preaching to his students that women were subordinates, men were king and women were subjects, one Greek woman, Attidox, became the first woman doctor in 4th century BC in the guise of a man. We have had history like that. But we never had, still we are struggling to bring that 33% reservation in the parliament. Yes. So how can you say that we are in the millennial era? That's the whole thing it is.
Khushbu, I want to bring you in because if there's one symbol of national integration, it's Khushbu. Comes from the north, is so integrated in Tamil Nadu, it's difficult to separate you from Tamil cinema. How do you feel now? Because as Sumati was saying, we're in very, very polarized times. And you, being a Muslim, being a woman, how do you feel particularly? Two minorities is, well, women are not a minority, but we're treated like that. But
Good morning to everyone. Kaveri, before I start, I hope it's fine. I'm carrying my Louis Vuitton bag because I see a lot of BJP problems. Guys have a problem of a woman carrying a Louis Vuitton bag. So I think I'll continue. For me, it's very different. I think I'm glad that I chose to stay back in Chennai, in Tamil Nadu. Tamil is known for their hospitality, their warmth. Varavaikum, Tamil Nadu. That is what Tamil Nadu is about. See, when you all over the country, you see the divide. All over the country, you see the way we have been living in a divisive world. Tamil Nadu alone continues to have the harmony. Tamil Nadu alone continues to touch wood, seriously, because this is one place where when you talk about whether it was Supriya, whether it was Tharmachi, I think when you talk about the Constitution, when you talk about preamble, when you talk about what we say in a Constitution, the preamble, we, the people of India, I think people of Tamil Nadu really take it very, very seriously when we say we, the people of India. We live in harmony. For me, it was never difficult because probably I came in times, I grew up in times where in schools, we were taught that you are equal. You are not divided because of your religion. You are not divided because of your caste. You are not divided because of you belong to OBC, SC, or a minority. I belong to a school which taught me that it's fine if you're sharing a plate of food with someone on a lower strata. It was fine to go and help someone who's hurt on the street. I think the times what we live today is very, very unfortunate. And I say this because I have two young girls. One, my daughter will be 20 this year, and the other one is 17 and 2 weeks. For me, when they raise questions that, Amma, what is happening in this country? Why are we so divided? Why is it, at times, my younger one faces where somebody goes and asks her, you follow which religion? You follow Hinduism or you follow Islamic religion? And she says, I'm an Indian, and I think that's all that matters. Why should we be divided about Hindu or Muslim? That is because the kind of atmosphere we have cultivated at home. What we unfortunately miss out today, because a very well-read, educated clan of my friends, some of them say, it's okay if you bring in CA. Yeah. Why is that a minority from a different country should come here and we give them space to live. It's not, CA is not about that. NRC is not about that. NRC is not about, Supriya rightly said, it's not about Hindu Muslims alone. It's way beyond that. We are just camouflaging the whole thing. We are just bringing it down and zeroing down because this is where it's going to hurt the people of India. This is the only way you can divide the people of India when you talk about the division of Hindu and Muslims. This is the only way you can break the harmony of India. And very unfortunately today, we live in those times. Today, the entire country is on the streets and you raise questions whether Deepika Padukone going to JNU was right or wrong. It is not about Deepika Padukone alone. In a democratic world, in this room, what I speak, what Tamarchi speaks, or what Supriya speaks, or what the rest of the people speak, we will have difference of opinions. And I think that is the beauty of our democracy, that we have difference of opinions, yet we continue to live in harmony. But that is what is missing in this country today. And that troubles me, that hurts me, that pains me, because every time the question which is raised by few of the journalists around, what pains you? This is what pains me, because we have forgotten what our constitution is about. What pains me is to see that somebody goes and raises a question to my child, whether you're a Hindu or Muslim, or somebody comes and tells me, you must go back to Pakistan because I am a Muslim. I think this is what hurts me. Yes, my name is Nakat Khan. Yes, I follow Islamic religion. Yes, I'm married to a Hindu man, and I'm married under a special act. People do not understand what is special act. They said, oh, you changed, or you converted, or your husband converted. These are the questions which are raised. So the actual problem what we are facing is we are not trying to educate the crowd. We are not trying to tell them the real problem. We are trying to camouflage it by playing a very dirty politics. And this is what is frightening in this country today. And that is what pains me.
Supriya, you're in Parliament. That is where we expect the highest kind of debate, discussion, thinking about the future. Is it really like that, or really are most of these bills passed without even a discussion? And isn't that worrying? I know the opposition is supposed to be, it's in a minority, it is, but do you think that at some point we've lost that ability to debate, ability to converse with each other, listen to each other, and that is the real problem?
No, I think the problem is that, of course, let me tell you one thing, Kaveri. There's a Lok Sabha TV, and
Yes.
you'll be surprised every time I speak. I get messages from anywhere in India, and which is surprising because I say, who's watching Lok Sabha TV? But you'll be surprised the amount of people
Yes.
who watch Lok Sabha TV.
I do.
So
It's actually very, very interesting.
Yeah, so it's absolutely flattering for all of us who are there that, people are interested. So clearly the debates are wonderful, but this regime, I come from very liberal Maharashtra where the opposition and people in power always work. You could be working, making allegations, war time in the day, but we have very good personal relations. So if
Yes,
somebody...
we saw that. I hope your government lasts.
It is.
We'll talk a little about that as
Somebody
well.
asked me. Okay, I'll give you that question later.
Yes.
So what happens is, it's, I think politics is changing. It's becoming very hostile. If, say, Khushbu ji and me have a difference of opinion, we can still be friends because this is about a point of view. And I think that's the India we were brought up on. I mean, there's a dining table where people would argue and argue and argue. And at the end of the day, probably even end up in a fight. But then hug and everything's well tomorrow. But that's the vibrant, that's what a democracy means. I think now people are actually scared. And what Khushbu ji said is absolutely right. This morning I was watching television while coming here and they're saying, do you think Deepika did the right thing or the wrong thing? She's a free citizen of this country. She can go where she wants. Who are you to judge it? And then trolling. I mean, I think shame on anybody who trolls anybody. I mean, I'm completely against trolling. You have an opinion, good for you. That doesn't mean you're forcing it on me. So why should Deepika Padukone get trolled? She's done something what she believes in. You may disagree. So this is the new India which upsets me because we are again losing focus. I mean, I've said this on the floor of the House and I assertively would like to reiterate that this government has a lot of challenges, which is the economy, the jobs are going down, the issues are roti, kapda or makan.